reason why I want the women that I work with to tune into the divine feminine within them is because then there's not a seeking for a fulfillment of feeling valued out there in the world, but that they have that inherent value. They know who they are. They know why they're here. Whatever they do comes from that place of knowing, comes from that place of already valuing, accepting, and loving and honoring the divine feminine that they are.
Hello, Suzanne. Thank you so much for coming here to speak with me today. I've been looking forward to connecting with you and learning more about who you are and the wisdom that you have to offer to all humans, but women specifically, on how to really explore and step into their divine femininity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When you work with women who are leaders in their communities, and who are trying to make moves in this world, and you're talking to them about their divine feminine and inviting them to step into that. What is divine femininity and why is that so important for us to be able to acknowledge and embrace?
Mm. When women really understand what the divine feminine is within themselves, they have access to their true power, their ultimate value, their deep sense of worth and reason why they're here. The divine feminine is that part in them that is who they are at their core, who they are in their most brilliant self, without having to do one single thing. It's not about doing, it's about being. It's not the same for every woman what the divine feminine is, because each woman is so different. But when she accesses the truth of who she is and why she's here and the value that she brings to the world from the inside, then she accesses the power, the energy, the magnificence of what she showed up here and brought just by her being here. And the reason why I want and I encourage and I inspire the women that I work with to tune into the divine feminine within them is because then there's not a seeking for a fulfillment of feeling valued out there in the world, out there in their careers, in their relationships, but that they have that inherent value. They know who they are. They know why they're here. And whatever they do comes from that place of knowing, comes from that place of already valuing, accepting, and loving and honoring the divine feminine that they are. And they become not only absolutely valuable, absolutely sought after, absolutely desired, but they become the blessing that they are here to just be.
Is there a difference between being divine and divine femininity and then just being feminine?
Mm. Well, there's never just being feminine, first of all.
That's true.
Never just. It's feminine is just glorious. It's just how we're going about it.
Mm.
If we're unconscious about our true feminine light, energy, depth, then we do things with unawareness. So we may think it's getting dressed up and looking pretty, and that's in our divine feminine. Or we may think that dancing a certain way or dressing a certain way, we are divine is a word that could mean great or awesome or beautiful. But what divine actually means for me is coming from a place of knowing, from really having a conscious awareness of yourself and bringing that forward as an offering because you're so full of love and gratitude of who you are at your core. When you really get who you are at your core, it's so incredible. But you have to discover that for yourself. You can be guided to that place, but once you get there, it's so incredible. That is divine in itself. And when you're coming from the divine feminine, it's a place of already filled with happiness, already filled with you're already fulfilled. And the only thing that you have left to do is be the blessing of that fulfillment in order to uplift, enhance, enlighten, bring light to, bless. So there's a different way of going about it when you are coming from this full place, this happy place already. You're not looking for happiness on the outside. You're not looking to be received. You're giving from a place of already fully resourced, fully abundant, full of love, not seeking anything, just being the offering of that.
What are some benefits that unlock when you are able to be in this energy daily?
Well, the first thing that comes up is it's really sexy to be alive. In so many ways, your body becomes alive. Your body wakes up. And when I say sexy, yes, there is that sexy with your partner or one that you want to attract into your life. If that is what fulfills you, it could mean sexy is aliveness. It's aliveness in your being. Everything starts to have color, texture, taste, smell. It's all good. You feel a sense of gratitude for life. Life becomes joyous, a pleasure, because you've given to yourself, because you're aware of your value. You hold yourself differently in the world. And because the world is a mirror world, really, the world reflects back to you what's going on inside of you. Suddenly, things are more fun, they're more exciting, and yes, sexy, real sexy. So, going on with that in relationship, you become this force of attraction that is undeniable. You're feeling desired. You're hearing words of devotion, acts of devotion from your beloveds. They are wanting to spend time with you. They're wanting to offer you more of what you need, what you desire, what they think you need, what they think you desire, because really you need nothing. You've given it all to yourself already, but it's an icing on the cake. They keep wanting to ice the cake that you are.
So it sounds like it helps you come alive. Like it just
Absolutely.
takes this veil off of your life of just existing and puts you in a place of thriving.
Yeah.
So how do you suggest that women stay in that divine and stay connected with all of the distractions that are going on throughout the day and all the things that life, society, culture, family, everything kind of throws at us? How do we stay grounded in that?
It's hard to stay grounded when a lot of things are going on in the world, in your life, when you haven't practiced daily. It's like a muscle that you've got to work because unless you practice, unless you take that time for self-care, self-inquiry into the deepest part of your soul's wisdom, your soul's desire. Unless you do that, then automatically you'll get distracted. On the other side of that, when we're in pleasure, when we're having a lot of fun, we don't have to try to remember to do that. There's not that efforting to get back to practice. It's valuable for us to listen to the truth of what our soul is calling us to awaken, to have fun with, to have pleasure with. And I want to give you a very, very simple thing that if you remember this, it's easy. Nature. If you only have a short period of time, just walk outside, take in the fresh air, allow yourself nature's gift. It will bring you in tune, in sync with your nature, which is moving and breathing and shining. This is for the busy woman. If you have no time whatsoever, you certainly can breathe. Don't say you can't. I know it. I see you.
Oh, that's powerful. I go into nature often because that's where I can breathe and just absorb and let go. And so I love that that is a part of it. We as women are sometimes confused on what actual self-care looks like. I
Mm,
think there's a lot of hashtag self-care with, manicures and all this stuff, and that's beautiful, it's wonderful, but what does self-care actually look like on, like, a soulful level, on a deep level, where we're actually doing that properly?
mhm, mhm. Yeah, the word is on a soul level. So spending some time dropping into, just put your hand on your chest and feel your heartbeat. Take a breath. Ah, feel your heartbeat and come in tune with your heartbeat. Breathe in and exhale. Then start to move your body. We're not going to do this here, but start to move your body in sync with your heartbeat. And as you do that, with or without music, you can be on the floor, moving around, writhing, and then you let go of the heartbeat. Just start to just get into rhythm with your breath and spend time there. Keep moving your body. And soon your body will respond in what will bring it more aliveness. Aliveness. Keep asking yourself, what? What do I want for more aliveness in my being? Moving your body, allowing, welcoming the answer, and then follow the intuition. Go into that. Give it to yourself. Give yourself what yourself wants. Yourself will sound like is like the little 2-year-old that never got attention, or the 4-year-old, or the one that is suspended somewhere, never got that attention. Turn up that voice and listen to that voice and start to give that one what she wants. And it may be, well, I want candy. Okay, go give yourself some candy. And if you do, and you ask yourself, is this bringing me more aliveness or is this taking away from my aliveness? Then you'll know what is bringing you more aliveness is the self care. What is taking away is not. You may hear, oh, I just want to be warm. Maybe it's a warm bath. That would bring your soul more aliveness. Do that. Maybe it's just to dance, move your body. Maybe it's to self-pleasure yourself. Give yourself these things. Say yes to you. Self-care coming from a place of tuning in to your soul's yearning, from your body awareness. When you give yourself what your soul yearns for there, you're giving yourself self-care. When you're looking to the world and saying, well, I need this over there from you, I need this over there, then it's coming from the mind, it's not coming from your body. Let your body respond to what it needs and give yourself what will bring it more aliveness, and that is self-care.
Mm. Suzanne, thank you so much for spending time with me today and talking with me about divine femininity, and for all of those people who are listening to this and it is just resonating with them so hard and they want to explore this and step into it and learn more, how do they go about doing that?
What you will do is reach out to us at warriorsage.com. And there our team will set up a time for you to meet with us to find out what is it that you want? What is it that is your soul's desire? What are the challenges that are holding you back from that? Tell us a little bit about yourself. And then we'll share what we've got going on. And if it's a mutual fit, then we'll give you the next steps of how we could work together.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.